functions that go on. Some of those are ungodly. Did you know that? College campuses. Do we have co-ed dorms at any of those universities? Don't put the fox in the chicken house. I don't know. That old stuff makes sense, don't it? If you put the fox in the chicken house, you got a mess, right? That makes good sense. If Eve could not withstand or stay away from an apple, how in the world is the fox going to stay away from them hens? He just can't do it. That's setting people up for failure, isn't it? Isn't it? Doesn't it? So you put them in there, and we would then be surprised. Lord, I can't believe that my young'un fell off the wagon up there after we raised them the way we did, right? You'd be shocked. You'd say, I'm shocked. Well, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd say, Lord, look, if we throw them in there in the manure, they ought to smell like manure. Amen? That's what we've done. So these boys are pulled out. And so when you read this, as we go through this, you'll see that they seemingly are the only ones. Are the only ones who stand true to the things that they committed to that we say you would commit to. Okay, so we're going to read. In the 3rd year of the reign of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, came Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and Jerusalem, and besieged it. And the Lord gave Jehoiakim, king of Judah, into his hand. Now, prior to him getting there, all the prophets told him he was coming. God sending judgment. The best thing you can do is go into judgment. It's going to be 70 years. At the end of 70 years, I'm going to do something different. But I'll protect you if you're obedient. So even as God was judging them, he said, if you'll be obedient to me and go into the judgment willingly, it'll be easier for you coming through. Okay. With part of the vessels of the house of God, goes into the temple, which he carried into the land of Shinar, which is the head city of in Iraq, to the house of his God, and he brought the vessels into the treasure house of his God. And spake unto Ashpenaz, the master of the eunuchs. So a lot of times when they would bring these folks in, they would make eunuchs out of them. Now the Bible does not say Daniel was a eunuch. It does not say. But if he's under the leadership of a eunuch, it would make me lean to understand that that's a possibility. Okay? Make me understand that that's a possibility. Because if you're a buck wild soldier of any nation and you get an opportunity to do something, more than likely because of your testosterone level, you might try to do something. So if we take care of that testosterone level, you're more going to be more compliant to what we're doing. I'm not saying, you study and see where you see. But he's the master of eunuchs, that he should bring certain of the children of Israel and of the king's seed and of the princes. So this was this group of people who had influence, had opportunity, had education. They were the elite of the kingdom of Judah, was who they were. Okay? And he takes them. Children in whom was no blemish. Fine. That's a fine looking boy. Fine looking boy. Young man. Yeah, he looks good. Right? No blemish, well favored. Okay? And skillful in wisdom, cunning in knowledge, understanding in science, and such as had the ability in them to stand in the king's palace, and whom they might teach the learning and tongue of the Chaldeans. So we can teach them and they would understand it. I did learn Pig Latin as far as I got. Okay? Any of y'all know Pig Latin? We do have a few intellectuals in the house. Amen. Pig Latin. So I'm taking you out of your home, taking from your course of study, changing your clothes, changing your name, could have or could not have made you a eunuch. Now, I don't know about you, that would turn my nerves up. Okay? Now, what else did that do? If they did make them eunuchs, what did that do if they got to go back to Jerusalem? Couldn't go into temple. You can't go back into temple if you've